call my name and sat down low. Hearing never come down to my shoulders, and it might not grow. You never know.
What's up, y'all? Nah, I don't sit there. You the right. Yeah. We going right in. Shut the door. We going right in. It's over. We shut the door.
Check.
We don't play. We good? Can you hear us? Everybody good? Yo, what the fuck is with these cameras, man? Y'all was just... This is your life, man. I don't like living this, man. I get a little shine, but...
Right.
How you do? Are you uncomfortable with the success? Like, how are you dealing with the change, man? Like, you're like the king of South by this year. Like, I remember last year we was at the Fort, and you was just playing the back and was just analyzing cats, and now it's like...
Yeah.
The bullseye's on you.
You gotta crawl before you walk with anything you do. You know what? I'm adapting. I ain't gonna say I'm 100% yet. You know. Yeah, I'm adapting.
What do you like the most about it, and what do you hate the most about it?
Being
and is it what you thought it would be to be like a rap certified rap star? Like,
I enjoy the people, meeting different people, different cultures, and being able to share, different experiences with them,
Yo, shut the door, shut the door. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Should have came early.
Yeah.
Right, let's go.
Real talk. I was about to say that myself. Shut that motherfucker. The people. I enjoy the people, but what I hate on the other side, the politics behind it, there's a whole lot of behind the scenes bullshit that goes on, that a lot of people ain't aware of, to get to where you at. You got to fight for it. You got to have that back, and you got to have somebody. You got to have a team. A team that actually know how to maneuver through the bullshit. You feel me? And that's what TD. That's what we have.
Yeah, like break it down. Like Dave Free, obviously, he's your partner. Like you compared it to like when you first started, like a Jay-Z Dame Dash thing. Like you had those dreams, those aspirations. Like talk about your partnership with him and the team and how it works and how it's changed. with the success and with the attention too.
Right, yeah. Basically, Dave Free,
Can you hear him?
Mic on?
Mic on?
Check. 1, 2.
Turn up. Turn up.
Turn up. Turn up, nigga.
I thought Kendrick was gonna be all soft-spoken and shit. He's all turned up today.
Yeah. Now, Dave Free was one of them cats. In high school, he just had me going around battling cats and stuff like that. Ninth grade.
What was your dope battle punchline that you could bet somebody with? You have one that was like, this is my go-to one. Like if it's a hard battle, I'm going like.
My go-to one. I was mad. It's funny that you said that, because I had the M1 line, melt the grease, like Jada Kiss had. So I put the something stuck to your head and melt the grease. You know what I mean? I had one of them lines, and Jada had that, that same joint too. So I felt like I was dope to think of it before Jada did. So, that was probably one of my go-to. All we talking about was guns and violence when you battling this.
Yeah.
That's all you know. You know what I mean?
Like lyrically, assassinate.
Yeah. Right. You really had no too much substance behind it. You just, we out there. But
you and Dave?
Yeah, me and Dave. I was just getting into it, dibbling and dabbling in it, and he seen the talent, early. Just being a person that had an ear for music as a kid.
Yeah.
We was 14 years old, just out there, and we was building on that, built on the music. Met Top Dog. I was still a teenager. Met him, and he was more of a overseer over everything. That was a person that we felt like had his foot halfway in the door. We looked at him as, a Puff Daddy in Compton or Watts. You dig what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
He's from the streets, but he was transitioning, his life, into music and doing something positive. So he grabbed us from the bottom. He coming from the bottom. He said, you know what? Let's build it together. And however we do it, we're not gonna let anything diffuse what we have going on from the jump. And that's how we took that same experience going, inside a major label or any type of other business venture we had planned. Yeah.
No. But you don't think with you say you still got to deal with the politics of it, but people would think that the success makes it less stress with that.
Oh,
but it doesn't really change it at all?
Definitely not. What's Jay line in the Drake?
Somebody will know out here. These are hungry hip-hop fans.
The Drake line, I used to give a fuck more, now I give a fuck less. Eminem,
yeah.
No. What I think of success, it sucks too much stress. You know, the more successful you get, the more.
But that was them. That was J. Cole and them.
Nah.
No?
Nah, that was Jay and Drake, right?
It's Eminem first. Yeah. Jay did it on Produce Last Night.
Yeah. M did it on. Now you don't know. I can't even. I'm thinking you was the guru.
Yo, we gotta talk about that. Everybody wanna know this Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe remix, man. What's going on, man?
I can't talk about it yet. It's not official.
Yo, Groove messed that up, right?
It ain't
Groove messed
official.
that up.
It ain't official yet, but you know we're gonna get to it. Yeah, but yeah, the more success you get, you know, the more you have to deal with, you know, personal and you know in the business world. You know, you got to make the right decisions. You know, to better your foundation. You know, sometimes saying yes ain't the right answer. You know, to all business ventures that come your way, you have to make the right ones.
So what have you turned down? Because now what, like endorsement type deals or things like that you feel on represent?
Endorsements, yeah, definitely. I turned down a few of them. You know,
I mean, you can't really
some that's so.
You really can't do Budweiser. You don't drink.
Yeah, right. Exactly. So, you know, the simple ones that make sense. You know, something that's so far from my element where it don't even seem and feel like me. And, you know, you just gotta really have a good team behind you. Y'all can sit down in the meeting and say, you know what? I can ask Dave. I can ask Top Dog. Hey, how you feel about this? You know, what you think this? What you think this a tarnish? What you think we'll gain from? You know, how it would look overall? You know, as a brand of being Kendrick Lamar and TDE. You know.
Yeah. And it's funny because the team also looking at the MCs with you, Black Hippie, of course, J-Rock and Ab-Soul and Schoolboy Q.
Yeah.
You guys, I see you faded yesterday, like the unit is tighter than ever. You know what I mean? Even with your success, you know, J-Rock had to shine first, and then you came up under him. Like, talk about keeping that unity within the crew, because we see crews in hip hop break up all the time. It's kind of like a dying art to keep the crew together.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I started with them dudes. You know, it wasn't too long ago. We was just at the dollar menu at McDonald's. You know, this was like, I want to say, a good 3 years ago. Real talk. You know, all in the same. We had nowhere to go. You know, all in the same studio. You know, not a big studio. I'm talking about like a garage set. You know, that was our hangout spot. That was the way, you know, we could get away from the streets and have something constructive to do. You know,
it's almost like a safe house.
Yeah, almost a safe house. You know what I'm saying? And the more and more we was in there, we built a brotherly bond. You know, that's why Q can go out on stage and say, fuck K-Dot. You know what I'm saying? Because I know him. You know, he's crazy. That's him. He don't hold his tongue for nothing. You know, whether you know he mad at me. Whether he happy for me, it's always be Q.
No, because I mean, even yesterday I saw him at the fort, and you know, you got an engagement after this, you got to leave, and then it was like. They said we're gonna send the boys to it and run interference. And I told Q was like, fuck that, I ain't doing that shit.
That's him. Stubborn Q since day one. But you know, that's a brotherly bond. We always joke and laugh since day one. And
did they teach you about your success now? The attention you're getting, like.
Oh, they kill it. They kill it.
What's their biggest snap for you? They just Hollywood Lamar, like what do they call you?
Q thing, he'll say, I see him today, he say, loan me $8 million. Like like 8 million, like I got 8 million. You know what I mean? Trying to check my pockets and stuff. I'm like, this dude is crazy. You know, but that's the homie. And that bond, you know, it builds into a more personal thing where we have that much more passion for the music. I'm not gonna let a label or anybody else come in and try to swindle Q music and make it some type of other way. Because I have that much more passion for his music and respect for him. You know, so it just make us click that much more rather than being co-workers, you know, inside of a setting. And we know how groups, you know, break up, you know, because everybody want to do their own thing.
Or the second guy can't outshine the master.
Exactly.
If Schoolboy Q goes triple platinum, you're all right.
I'm good with it. I'm good with it. Because the fact that we started off as individual artists, you know, gives us that balance to where we know who we are. We're not trying to break away and find something else because, you know, we tired of compensating for this artist right here in the group. And I think that's one of the biggest things about groups, you know, breaking up. And it's just not that freedom to actually do your thing. Q don't sound like me. I don't sound like him. He don't sound like J-Rock. He don't sound like Ab-Soul. You know, so we have that freedom to actually go out and you know, explore our own individuality as far as music.
I thought it was great that with you know, obviously J-Rock's verse on Money Trees is amazing. I told you yesterday. And it's like, I know you didn't really want to have too many guests. You know, it's solely